Hello and welcome. Today I'm being fueled by pure delusion. I have this box. It is basically projects that either need to be done or that are almost done,
but I got too lazy to finish.
And today we are going to do one. Our first project in the box is this 100% linen white men's button down that I thrifted a couple of weeks ago. First step, I ironed it. I was basing this whole plan off of 2 Pinterest videos I had seen, which is why it was a little bit delusional, but I was going for something along these lines. And those lines are essentially the GANNI tie collection, which is currently running for $215 in white, or basically $300 if you want the cute denim style. Okay, so the first step is to cut off the button, like, placket and the collar, which I'm
genuinely horrified
to do, but we're gonna do it. Okay, let's go for it. And then I did very nervously go for it. I cut off the buttons and around the neck, and this is what it was looking like. From my basic understanding, there's kind of 2 directions we could go: sleeves or body. We need to cut both of them to whatever length we want, and then make the ruffles, and then connect the ruffles, I think, is what's next. Yeah, don't listen to this BB because she doesn't actually know which direction to go yet, but I did cut both the body and the sleeves to the length that I wanted, and then instead of going for the ruffles, I decided to hem the front and neckline of the shirt where I had cut off the buttons and the neck placket? Is that the right word? I don't know. This took a very long time, but it had me in a really good mood to see that professional finish.
Already? I'm very pleased with this. I know it's a little too early to say that because we still have a lot of steps and it could end in a disaster,
but I'm amazed.
Anyways, next we are going to measure the sleeve and make a strip that is 1.5 times longer than the circumference of the hem. We're going to measure, we're going to ask Google to do some math for us, and then we're going to cut a good amount of extra fabric. I think it should be okay. I don't know.
We're just making this up as we go.
So let's do the sleeves first, and then the body, same ruffle method. Okay.
So then I laid out the shirt and measured the sleeve and got 8 inches.
I have great news. We need 24 inches because 16 times 1.5
according to Google
is 24. And look at this!
The body piece, the bottom of the shirt, is exactly 24 inches. So I'm just gonna cut out 2 strips that are 2 inches thick. I think that'll be a good ruffle width. So then I marked and cut the ruffle panels. I did the same hem on the bottom, which is a rolled hem where I just rolled the fabric over twice and then pinned it and ran it through my machine. And then I added 2 basting stitches on the top and pulled it to make that ruffle, and then attached it to the sleeves. Last night, we got pretty far, actually. Both sleeves are attached and finished. There's a small problem.
They're a little bit different lengths.
So we're gonna fix that. Also, last night off camera, I created this strip of fabric. First, I'm going to hem this and then do both of the stitches on top so that it is a ruffle. And then I will fix the sleeve problem, and then we will maybe create bows, and then we'll be done. So we're really close.
Today we could do it.
Let's get started with hemming this, which will take 12 years. Then I got to rolling that hem, and it did take a long time. It took a long enough time, in fact, that my husband handed me a snack without me noticing. And this, my friends, is in 2 times speed. So imagine how long that actually took. I did do a little happy dance once I got my snack, though. After I ran that through my machine, it was time to connect it to the body panel. And if you can spot the mistake that I made right here, then you're doing better than me, because I didn't notice until afterwards. And when I did notice afterwards, I had a little bit of a breakdown and decided to go on a walk in the park. It was a beautiful day. This was a great break. And later that night, I got back to it. I spent that night fixing both of the sleeves so that they matched each other finally, but I didn't have it in me to fix the bottom ruffle until the next night, where I not only fixed that ruffle but created all the little ties to make the bows. I did this by just cutting out 1-inch thick fabric and then folding it in half, sewing it down, and then the next morning I really struggled to turn it. I even ordered those like Turner things. What are they called? I ordered some of those off Amazon, but still struggled. And then I decided where I wanted those placed on my shirt. I decided to only go with one bow, but I think it looks really cute. And here's the finished product. I was a dingus and didn't take any before footage, but here's a picture of what it looked like before. If you can't tell from how big I am smiling and sometimes spontaneously dancing in this footage, I love this shirt. I love it so much. I think that it is the perfect little summer top. And while it's not a perfect replica of the GANNI inspiration, I think it is much more fitting to my personal style, and I love it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you next time you're feeling crafty. Bye!